Hello everybody, this is the Animal, and yes, I am wearing a tank top for once. I'm going to be one more for someone wanted just, since summer's coming, and I'm going to be giving this to someone. I'm not going to mention it in this video, just because if the person watches it, then they'll know. Now, like Ben knows and Logan knows who it is. And, it is somebody that I know in the main group, somewhat-ish, half the time. But, that is beside the point. Long intro you didn't need to know. Now, I'm going to be talking to all of you to, be yourself. I mean, not be yourself, a certain part of it. Accepting yourself. Now, I know accepting yourself is easier said than to actually accept yourself, to like with being yourself. But when in order to be yourself, you must accept yourself. I figured I'd do a follow up on that other one, and also a GTA video will probably be coming out soon. But okay, now this is a hard topic to come by. It took me like a while, but I've accepted myself for who I am. Now, I know this is like easy said, but I've been through it, so I know somewhat of what I'm talking about. Back when, back before I started up the channel, like 2000, beginning of 2014 to, end of 2013, yeah. And heck, even to when I started up my YouTube channel, I didn't know who I was, I didn't accept myself because, I saw myself as a dumbass, which I actually am at some things, I will admit that, and a monster, I've done things I'm not proud of, but, I finally accepted those after, like, some of them, a couple years of telling myself, no, no, you didn't do that, no. Even though a lot of people knows I did, like my friend Derek. Well, yeah, I don't know if he was there that time. One of the times, but and yeah. Now, I had what I did is like over a weekend since I didn't have school. I, stayed up, late thinking. I mean, who am I? I know I'm a dumbass in some things and become a monster with, who I am. Sorry if you can't see, like, part of my face due to my hat. There. Ah, there. Yeah, and my hair's up to par, finally. There. Fabulous. But, shit, where was I? And there is no excuse for me. But, I stayed up thinking, like, how can I change if I don't accept myself? How can I expect other people to accept me if I cannot accept myself? And so on. And, what I started doing is going through my memories, like, here's one of the simplest ones I remember from when I was like 4 or 5. I was digging out in the front yard of the house I lived in at that time, and then the centipede popped up and I ran in the house screaming. Now, I know that may just sound, weird, but I needed to accept that, even something as simple as that, and like, then other things, like, fights I've been in more than, even my family know, I've been in more than my family knows, well, My family only knows about one, or at least most of them, and my hair keeps going back down. Ah, see, this is why I should stop spraying it down. But yeah, I've had to go. Okay, I know I was there. I know it happened. Why am I trying to push it out like the fights I've been in? But no more than my family knows. But actual fist fights, not like screaming and yelling fights. And look, I'm not proud of well, one of them I am somewhat proud of, and that's just, because I took care of something for the greater good. Now, I regret it, yes, but, to accept myself, I must live with regret. Now, I know that may sound like, how could you regret something that you've accepted? Well, it's simple. I regret a lot. I regret not saying this here or that there, or, and things I probably should have said. But, even though I regret them, would I have become who I am today without them? Now, I know I'm nowhere near perfect to anyone, or at least anyone I know. But, well, I know of that they think I'm perfect. But, I got room to improve. I got a lot ahead of me to improve. Like, yeah, I've done stuff that I need to improve from. I've learned from each of my experiences, which you have to accept yourself too, and what has happened in the past to accept you now, what you have become. I mean, how many of you have actually accepted yourselves? I mean, like, for instance, let's just say you're like, shoot, I'm just going to use a fake name and all that. Billy Joe Goat, yeah. Or Billy Joe Bob, though that's better than that. But, let's say he's been in countless fights, done stuff he shouldn't have, and regretted everything about it. Would you think, he would be there? I mean, wouldn't you think he would be the one not accepting who he has become throughout what he has done? Yes, I know it will be hard to. But part of life is like going on. And everybody say hi to my mom that just walked out of the hallway. But you gotta move on from things you've done in the past, Like, if you've been in fights, you need to accept that you were there and either you won or lost, or neither won or neither lost. And, like, move on from that to accept who you are. And, you have to accept, like, everything you've done, not, like, just the big things, like fights or, like, things you weren't supposed to or anything. Even the little things, like, when I was 4 or 5, how I was out in the yard digging and saw a centipede popped up and ran in the house screaming. Now, even something as simple as that, I know I used it as an excuse, probably before this is my second time attempting this recording, but, I've accepted something as simple as that to become, who I am. And you also need to accept yourself to know what you need to work on to improve yourself. Like, I know that I need to get in better shape, because most of my days are just sitting in the house being bored. I know I need to get out more, which I am starting to do a little bit. A little bit, not much at the second, but you know. And, you know, different variations of that. So I do know some good awards. Some. But, you know, the more you accept about yourself, I know I'm just like probably sounding repetitive to some of you, and then like to others of you who are like really listening in deep, I'm saying, you know, new stuff. Like, what was I? Shoot, I lost my train of thought again. Why does that always happen to me in videos? My hill keeps going down. Stay up here. Hmm. And it's okay, but yeah. It, honestly, I do not know what was going from the last thoughts, or you know. So yeah. Um. I'm guess I'm going to leave this video here since I'm lost in my own thoughts. So I will see all you awesome people in the next video. And remember, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see all you awesome people in the next video. Bye bye.